Hey there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault, and today I am reviewing a bike that is universally referred to as the king of sport bikes. It's fast, it's fascinating, and it's flawless. In today's video I am reviewing the epic and the exemplary GSXR1000R. I also got to ride the GSXR1000. Suzuki referred to these models as the most powerful GSXR range ever. So I'll be sharing about my riding experience of these two maniac machines that are almost the same, barring a few additional features that the R variant brings along with it. There are loads of features to talk about, lots of things to explain. So without further ado, let's get started. First, let's crank up this monster and listen to the fire-spitting exhaust note. Now, to begin with, let's start with the differences between the GSXR1000R and the regular Gixxer 1000, because there's a price difference of nearly 3 lakhs apparent between these two models. Engine-wise, power and torque figures remain the same for both the bikes at 202 PS and 117.6 Newton meters respectively. While both of them are exceptionally brilliant, the R variant resembles Suzuki's MotoGP machine the closest, with race-derived technologies like broad power system, etc. The R variant gets Showa balance-free front forks, whereas the regular variant gets Showa big piston forks up front. At the back for the regular variant, we get standard Showa monoshock with progressive linkage, whereas for the R variant, we get Showa balance-free rear cushion light monoshock. The R variant also gets the bi-directional quick shift system, which the regular variant does not. This means clutchless upshifts as well as downshifts on the go. The R variant also gets launch control, which the standard variant does not. This ensures that the racer gets a good start right off the mark by automatically limiting engine RPM and optimizing torque delivery. Now, looking at the bike's chassis, heavily inspired from Suzuki's MotoGP chassis development, the engine angle of the GSXR1000R is rotated backwards by 6 degrees. This has the joint effect of reducing the distance of the fork to the center of the chassis by 20 mm and increases the swing arm length by 40 mm, which results in improved chassis stability and improved aerodynamics overall. The new aluminium twin spar style frame is designed using FEM analysis technology and is now 10% lighter than the preceding model. The spars of the frame are set 20 mm closer to help improve aerodynamics, exude sharper looks, and to offer more comfort to the rider. The all-new aluminium superbike braced swing arm has equalized bracing to the main beams to provide balance, support and movement to the shock absorber, which results in improved racetrack handling and offers a consistent suspension feel to the rider. The Showa balance-free front forks ensure that the rider enjoys unparalleled level of surface feedback and ride compliance. At the back, we get the Showa balance-free rear cushion light monoshock that offers a new level of response in a racetrack environment and much better feedback and comfort while riding through the streets. The Gixxer 1000R is also fitted with a lightweight, race-ready upper triple clamp in conjunction with the balance-free front forks. Now, talking about the design, the new aerodynamic bodywork has been created by Suzuki styling engineers using numerous wind tunnel tests to achieve a slippery shape and compelling appearance. Sharper and sleeker than ever before, the Gixxer 1000R's shape ensures improved handling and helps riders achieve better top speed on the racetrack. The LED light up front is lighter in weight and also brighter in terms of light spread. The two LED DRLs on either side add in the modern touch and lend the bike a sinister front end look. The Suzuki ram air intake ducts are positioned closer to the center of the fairing, where air pressure is the highest. The compact LED headlight also ensures that the intake ducts are now larger. The new lightweight 6-spoke wheels reduce unsprung mass and have been designed to handle the braking and drive forces that the Gixxer 1000R can create. The MotoGP blue paint scheme looks super attractive, and the overall fit and finish is top-notch and on par with the best. The lower fairing guides cooling air to the high-capacity curved radiator, thereby ensuring effective cooling at lower speeds. The 4-2-1 exhaust system with titanium muffler is designed to help the engine deliver a wide range of performance right up to the red line. The Suzuki exhaust tuning system helps control back pressure and flow to the muffler to widen power delivery and reduce exhaust sounds without needing a larger silencer. The SCT alpha exhaust valves help the engine create high peak power without losing low and mid-range horsepower. The LED combination tail lamp cluster looks gorgeous as it lights up while having a very low electrical draw. The tail section is deliberately made sharper for better airflow, thereby aiding in the overall aerodynamics. The rider seat is ideally cushioned to offer good riding comfort. The seat is not too hard nor too soft. The ergonomics are unmistakably super sport, thereby striking a perfect balance between the clip-ons, the rider foot pegs and the rider seat. The top of the fuel tank is also lowered by 21 mm to make it easier for the rider to tuck in on a racetrack straightway. The seat height is 825 mm and contributes to good rider interface that aids in guiding the motorcycle on the road or racetrack with pinpoint precision. The new LCD multifunction instrument panel is inspired by the GSXR MotoGP dash. The backlit display along with the fonts are legible even in broad daylight and while doing higher speeds. But I hope Suzuki offers a full-color TFT console with future upgrades. The readouts are numerous, including the speedometer, odometer, tachometer, trip meters, clock, fuel gauge, gear position indicator, traction control level indicator, the power mode selector, etc. Now looking at the engine specs, the all-new 999.8cc liquid-cooled DOHC inline 4-cylinder engine puts out a max power of 202 PS at 13,200 RPM and a max torque of 117.6 Nm at 10,800 RPM. Now this comes mated to a 6-speed cassette-type transmission. The primary gear ratio on the R variant is lower compared to the Gixxer 1000 to offer stronger acceleration. The crankshaft retains Suzuki's even firing order engine legacy, which offers instant power at all engine speeds, better refinement, improved reliability, and tops it all off with a screaming exhaust note. Now, riding this bike makes you feel as if you have been shot through a shotgun. The feeling is really intense, the power delivery is absolutely brutal, and the acceleration is completely insane. The way the power is delivered is not as smooth as the BMW S1000RR. This one just hits you hard as you are shifting up. It's completely unforgiving and gives you a clear glimpse of what pro racing actually feels like. The quick shifter works flawlessly, as you can see here in this clip. Please note that I'm shifting up without using the clutch here. Similarly, you can see here that I'm downshifting without using the clutch. The clutch feel is good overall. It doesn't really feel heavy at all. The throttle response is phenomenal and the throttle action is light and crisp. The gear shifts feel slightly hard while using the quick shifter, but shifting normally using the clutch, the gearbox feels a lot smoother. The handling is razor sharp. The bike goes exactly where you want it to with pinpoint precision. The new and exclusive Suzuki Racing variable valve timing system uses a centrifugal actuated mechanism on the intake camshaft sprocket to increase the high engine RPM power without losing low to mid-range power. The titanium valves permit a 14,500 RPM red line that helps produce very high peak horsepower. The aluminum pistons offer optimal rigidity. The Suzuki composite electromechanical material coated cylinders help reduce friction, improve heat transfer, and offer better durability. We get 3 power modes coming courtesy of SDMS or Suzuki Drive Mode Selector. Now here mode A is for track purpose, mode B is for canyon carving, and mode C is meant for city or wet riding conditions. Now please note here that the peak power remains unchanged in all 3 modes. We get 10 levels of traction control on board. Levels 1 through 4 are meant for the track. Levels 5 through 8 are meant for street riding, whereas levels 9 and 10 are for wet riding conditions. Using the MotoGP knowledge, Suzuki has fitted an inertial measurement unit or IMU on the new GSXR1000R. The IMU provides 6-direction 3-axis motion and position information to the ECM such that instantaneous adjustments can be made electronically to the engine and chassis components that influence performance. New ride-by-wire electronic throttle bodies are precisely opened by the ECM to match the throttle grip rotation of the rider's hand and the refinement from the IMU-influenced electronics. The result is a strong, seamless and smooth power delivery from idle all the way up to the red line. Looking at the brakes, up front we get twin 320mm T-drive discs with Brembo radial mount monoblock calipers. At the back we get a 240mm rear disc with Nissin single piston caliper. Together, the brakes offer incredible stopping power and complete control over this monster machine. You can see here that I'm doing around 77 km per hour and I slam on the brakes real hard. You can see that the bike comes to a standstill in just 2.9 seconds. The new Motion Track anti-lock brake system brings additional control to the ABS system and offers complete control over the monstrous power delivery that comes as standard with this bike. The track-ready Bridgestone RS10 low-mass tires with a new higher 55% profile in the back are premium high-grip radials that achieve excellent handling and stability and do complete justice to the kind of mayhem this bike unleashes on the streets. Talking about the suspension, up front we get Showa BFF or balance-free front forks with adjustability for rebound damping, compression damping and spring preload. At the back we get Showa balance-free rear cushion light monoshock. The suspension is not too rigid for a hardcore race machine. It holds up well at high speeds and is not a backbreaker at lower speeds on our Indian road conditions. Overall, having ridden both the Gixxer 1000R as well as the regular Gixxer 1000, I feel the R variant is more intriguing and more intense in terms of the ride feel it has on offer, though the refinement is pretty much the same on both bikes. The R variant feels more hardcore and gives you the feeling like you're riding a proper pro racer's machine. The suspension, especially the front end feel, is more reassuring on the R variant. Now talking about other relevant specs, seat height is 825 mm. I'm just over 5 feet 6 inches tall and I did manage to ride the bike well, but I'd suggest that people my height and lower be a little cautious while taking sharp U-turns. Ground clearance is 130 mm. The bottom does scrape when you're riding with a pillion on board, but if you're riding solo, you can manage to clear the average size speed breakers out there. Tank capacity is 16 liters, which offers a decent tank range. Mileage wise, I'm told we can expect anywhere around 9 kmpl from this bike under mixed riding conditions. Price ex-showroom Hyderabad for the Gixxer 1000R is around rupees 22.5 lakhs and for the Gixxer 1000 is around rupees 19.5 lakhs. Now here's an important announcement. These two bikes are available for test ride for a limited period of time for the next couple of weeks here in Hyderabad. So I suggest you call the number appearing on the screen right now to know the exact on-road price and also to book your test ride for these bikes. Well, that's pretty much it for now. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless and ride safe.
Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why